Oh, I don't know where I put my fidget spinner. Oh, that makes me sad. Cool beats. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I know I've been streaming a lot lately because I wanted to... Oh. Come on. Do the thing. Start looking at my phone. And... there we go. Oh, good. Okay. I have a weird setup of like how I can test audio on stream. But it works for me, so that makes me happy. But yes, I'm streaming more, doing more YouTube stuff. So that I can, try to grow the channel of my presence. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, I played this like 2 days ago. Why am I forgetting? I think we were in the Endless Corridor. We, unblocked like a mental bug or, passage for Ellen. Came back here. We had to come back here to do that. And now we can head back into... Can I do this? This doesn't look familiar. I don't know what a Korapuna is. Undersea City, maybe because it was home to the Disturbed. We're safe from now... for now, since it's deep in the swamp, but could you try to calm it down before it... Sure, I guess. Alright, so not that way. Can I talk to anyone? No, that was just a save point. But yeah, I'm doing all the things people do to try and grow their presence. I've said it before, like different streams, whatever, but I'm a grad student, so this is like both fun for me, but also for school, which is kind of weird. So, it's hard to explain why I'm doing this. I do enjoy it. It is for school. And I plan to do something with the videos I'm doing and like recording, especially for Folklore. Like I'm going to be writing a paper on human conception of the afterworld, basically like their journey through the conceptualization of death that is kind of birthed through the level design of Folklore, like the idealism and paradise of the fairy world, then the fear of fire and brimstone of Orcadia, like progression of how people conceptualize death. Like they in my mind, I'm thinking like people when they're young imagine the afterlife, or are told to imagine the afterlife as like idyllic and fairy-like, a land of flowers and peace and joy, where you'd see your friends and your family that you might not see anymore. Then when you get a little bit older, you start to realize the atrocities of the world, the like humans perpetuate death through war and other things. And that's where like Orcadia comes in, so you start to realize that the afterlife might be full of all the struggle and strife that people go through life, but that might just be what the afterlife is. And so that's like, you're, as a kid, you start off believing it's heaven, then you realize it could be hell, that's Orcadia, and then you get to where we are now, which is the undersea palace, which is like close to oblivion, and that's like when you're a bit older and you're starting to realize, well, it might just be nothing, lights out, oblivion. And this is where like the swamp of oblivion, the forgotten palace get in. Like you start to forget either the promise of idealism in the fairy world, or you forget the fear of Orcadia, and you just resign yourself to oblivion, nothingness. It's lights out. And then you go into the next zone, or like you progress the next conception afterlife, which is the endless corridor or eternal regression, where you're no longer stuck in the fear of oblivion or like the apathism of oblivion, but more like the questioning of, well, I just don't know, and so you're lost in those endless corridors of questioning, well, which one is correct for death? But that's something I'm working on for school, so that's why I'm playing this game. Have you come to put down the Malabarcus? Sure, if I knew what that was. It's quite frightened now, and it won't show itself except when it's rampaging. You brought it to its nesting ground, chances are it won't show itself. But if you bide your time nearby its nest, it should come out. Lots of peg prowlers live around its nest, so you should be able to spot it. Is that the one with the homing missiles? Just don't attack the peg. Oh wait, I know the Malabarcus is another fish thing. But I don't attack the peg prowlers? What are you? I forgot to play. But yeah, so right now I think we're in the Swamp of Oblivion, or like the closest zone to it. And in Folklore's story, like Harvey wanted to come here so that he could be completely forgotten by the world of the living. Oh, the big chicken doesn't work for this. Which is something that I thought was very interesting and wanted to like think about more while I was playing this game and writing about it. Oh my god, don't you dodge me. Oh, I can get you. Like, so, okay, so the Swamp of Oblivion, or rather the Forgotten Palace in general, because Forgotten Palace bridges off into the Swamp of Oblivion. No, sorry, this is the Undersea Kingdom, and then it's bridged off to the Forgotten Palace and the Swamp of Oblivion, I think. I might get that wrong. I don't know where I am. Undersea City. So like a forgotten, like Atlantis type of place. Yeah, so this is the third zone. So my conception is that like the fairy world is childlike idealism of the afterworld, eternal rest, eternal peace, a field of flowers and frolic. Something that people as adults believe in, and you know, obviously would want to imagine that's what happens when you die. Sounds awesome. And then Arcadia is the reality. Oh, what? Oh, that's not mine. That's someone else's. Arcadia is the reality of human perpetualization of death. You know, how much death we cause, how much death is actually going on every day in the world, and just the sheer number of like the reality of the bodies that would be in a sustained afterlife. Like, I don't know how many people die every day, but just imagine like the collection of every soul that has ever died in one place. It's hard to imagine that is a peaceful, idyllic field of flowers and honey kind of place, and that's where Arcadia, the second zone, comes into play. That all the hardship that people have gone through over millennia of human existence and non-human existence has to also go somewhere, and that would be what Arcadia is. Like that's the most like potent memory that you would have in death, which is sad to think about, but it's something that you have to consider when thinking what gets brought over to the afterlife when you died. It's nice to think of it's just like the good of like existence and the good parts of people, but where would all the rest of it go? So that's Arcadia. In addition to like, you know, conceptualization of like war and post-World War imagery. Like, it's hard to know of that and then forget it. Like, we cause a lot of death. What I think you do this. Yeah, I'm getting hit. But now we're in the undersea city. So that's the third zone. So that's after you grow out of idealism of the afterlife. Oh, I'm here. Okay. This must be the place. All I have to do is stand around and wait. So I don't attack you guys. Or at least I dodge you. What stuff? No, don't attack them. I want the... Okay. But the undersea city is a place as with what Harvey wants is a place where it's like close to the edge of oblivion. So it's where things go to be forgotten. I stand around and wait. So I guess I just avoid you until you... None of you are Malakabis. And I should probably switch out my stuff so I can... just... Very well. Undersea City. I think this should be good mix. In case I need health. I sense a presence. Let's see. Yeah, so this is like the third stage of the conceptualization of the afterworld. So past idealism of the fairy world, past the fear of Arcadia, the fear of death of Arcadia, or the perpetuation of death. And then you've reached, so that's kind of like the end of most major religions. So the dichotomy of like a heaven and a hell, or a paradise and fire and brimstone. What's the opposite of paradise? Now I think about it, will be an antonym to paradise. It's not dystopia. That's utopia and dystopia. What's the opposite of paradise? I mean, hell works, but I feel like there's a better word that's more in connection with paradise. I don't know. But once you forget the idealism of paradise and the fear of death that comes with hell, I really need a better word than that. Sorry. So paradise, and then I guess damnation, maybe. Like once you overcome the fear of damnation and are not naive enough to believe that the afterworld is only paradise, all you're left with is oblivion, because you can't fully convince yourself that every part of the afterlife is going to be idyllic, but you also don't want to believe that it's all strife and like struggle and like all the bad parts that you blocked out, or didn't want to think about in life, which understandable. Then you're left with, well, then maybe the best thought for the afterworld is just oblivion, lights out, nothing. If I can't have idealism and I don't want damnation, I would rather have just nothing, oblivion. And that's where I think most modern religions fear to go or don't go to. Like they want you to stick in that fairy world where Arcadia, idealism and fear of damnation kind of realm. So a heaven and a hell, like a dichotomous view of the afterworlds. That's all modern religion really cares to express, and I'm mainly thinking of like Christianity. Like that's their focus. That's their bread and butter. So then, atheism, or rather, apathy, is a step further. I'm going to die. Maybe I should take out you guys first. It's not in the journey through the afterworlds, like the conceptualization of life after death, or what existence after death. This is something that's hard to accept or to conceptualize, the reality of like maybe there is just nothing. Like it's hard to like get there following oh god, I'm going to die. This is difficult. I don't have any way to recover health. Oh my god. And I can't keep focusing on these douchebags. Like it's hard to accept Oblivion, because that's also not a fun ending. But it's like a rational defense mechanism once idealism and fear no longer grip you. Like I can't have a idealistic afterlife, and I don't want to be scared of, or I don't want to succumb to the fear of fire and brimstone. So nothing is preferred. If I can't have pleasure, I don't want pain, I'll just take nothing. It doesn't happen. Oh, okay, that's difficult. What should I get? I don't even know what I get for this. I don't know what a core puna is. I can probably just run through the rest of the stuff before it, though. Yeah, so, like, the step of conceptualizing the afterlife beyond normal world religions is Oblivion. In my opinion, that this game is, like, trying to talk about with how it structures its level, because you start in the fairy world, then you go to Arcadia, so idealism, war and strife, and then you end up here, which is like after all that, like you can't go back to just idealism. You know too much of war and strife, so you can't just exist in idealism anymore. You're past that. You're past that world. Why would you want to go back to Arcadia? Because that is just war and strife. And no one would want to accept that as like the reality of like that's the afterworld. It's everything that we didn't want to accept in the living just becomes prominent in death. That's very sad to think about. That the afterlife is just eternal struggle. So then Oblivion is the natural conclusion of someone tired of thinking about what is happening when you die. But this isn't the end of like a journey through the afterworld either. Because even though you can't return to idealism, or you don't want to believe in war and strife, accepting Oblivion until you die is also very hard to do. So I think that's why, you know, atheists or agnostic people return to religion and some or spiritualism in some fashion, because that's the next stage of once you fail to succumb to oblivion, then you seek other avenues of afterworld conceptions besides the idealism of, you know, a dichotomous religion, you know, heaven and hell. You don't want to embrace oblivion as Harvey didn't want to do in this game. We saw that we saved him from like going there. Like, there's, even if that's where you're at now, that might not be it. You don't know. And so you wind up in the fourth stage, which is the next zone, like eternal regress. And that stage is like walking around endless corridors looking for an answer. For eternity, essentially, is what that world is. It's a search for meaning and answers outside of what you can no longer return to. Which would be the a idealistic fairy world conception of the afterlife, a tragic war-laden conception of the afterworld, war and strife laden, and I wonder if I can get the big chicken in here. It might be helpful, because lightning is gonna help me, I don't think. Big chicken, yeah, big chicken for the win. If I can just group you all and blow you back, that's gonna help. But you know, constantly searching for an answer of what the afterworld is you know, a eternal. I'm trying to think, am I using the word regression right? I didn't even see you coming. I think I am, but might not be. Like, that's also hard to like let that be the end of your journey through the conceptions of the afterworld. Oh, I'm not locked onto anything. That's not good. That's very not good. I thought there was more. Yeah, I thought there was one behind me. Nice. So it would be nice to believe that there's something beyond just endlessly wandering through different conceptions of the afterlife. So eternal regression is not the end of that journey either, or at least I hope it's not. Although, you know, I'm a grad student, so perpetually seeking answers is where I am at now. And that's interesting that I've gotten all this just from playing this game and like trying to map a traveler's guide through the afterworld, as Ellen is doing in her, you know, travels through different afterworlds. Ellen and Keats. So I'm curious to see what this game is going to present as the fifth stage through the afterlife, because you're always getting closer to oblivion in this game. So that's, as far as I understand, that is the final length of the traveler's guide through the afterlife. Oh, can I get you? Oh, absolutely not. Just, yeah, hit me, please. I'd rather just kill you all than take your souls. That is not impossible, but that is not worth it. Because Oblivion, like, even though I'm saying like that's the third stage, you can't stay there when you're alive. Like, that's a very sad like end point for where you think the afterworld ends. even if it is the true answer. So we actually might, circle back to oblivion at the very end of this traveler's guide through death. What's the thing? Yeah, because like Harvey, when he was like coming here to be forgotten, isn't entirely incorrect. Like, I can see where he's coming from. Of like, you're only preserved in death by those who remember you in life. And that once everyone alive that no longer remembers that you lived as well, that's when you've reached oblivion. Because there's no one else to preserve the memory of your life. So I can see that being like a definitive conclusion to this journey. Once there's no one else to remember who you are or who you were, that is the end. Which would be, oblivion. Oh my god. I'm in the center of all the BS. But I guess it's kind of weird or a little bit sad to... Oh my god, I just want health. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is a challenge. Oh, you bastard. Please. Oh, this is just cruel. Oh. None of them contained health. That's just mean. It's just really mean. Like, I can't take your souls, but I want you gone. Just die. Just die. Just die. Oh, thank God. Wait, is that health? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'll take it. What was I saying? Yeah, so coming out of eternal regression only to return to oblivion is not the most pleasant thought, I don't think. But maybe that's because I'm not at that stage yet, both in the game and in life. Like, that seems like kind of crappy to go through all that just to end up back at oblivion. Then maybe because I've never gotten out of eternal regression myself. Like, I'm not like if eternal regression, as in the game presents, is a maze, like that's part of the way to come out of it that's the only way to like solve the maze, is to find a reason to leave it, to stop questioning what death is and just accept whatever it might be. That's not necessarily oblivion at that point, like resigning yourself to oblivion. Like, you've gained some kind of knowledge or how would I describe it? Like, actualization, maybe, and how you think about or accept death, that makes exiting the maze of, eternally questioning death possible. Like, you no longer fear it, you accept it, but you're not misled by different interpretations of it. Like, it might be idealistic. It might not be. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Oh, it's that charge attack. Like I gotta kill the rest of you guys, but I gotta make sure you're in my field of view. All right, let me focus. All right, line them up. Line them up. I gotta make sure he's not doing his charge attack. That's what's gonna get me. Oh, ah! You should only get 3, I think. Oh my god, for the love of God, die. Oh, that's gonna be 3. One more. Oh, Jesus. I do not know if I'm gonna pull this off. I have one hit left and then I'm done, I think. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, health. Oh, health. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is risky. This is very risky. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you have put me through the ringer. Please just die. And you went down once already, so you shouldn't have that much health left. Oh, I was not paying attention. Come get it. Yes. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I think this is balance. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't even know what I get for this. You sorted it out. Great. Here's your reward. How does this help? Ooh, it's a rare folk. Cool. How does this even help your bar? Does alcohol come from the Malabrucus, whatever it's called? Cool. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Messed up my headphones. Okay. Of course, that was a long rant. That was 30 minutes of philosophical discussion of what the afterlife might be. Or rather, how do we get to like an answer of what we want to believe the afterlife is. Hey, Bako, were you always here? I don't remember. What's the folklore I got? Well, it's in the undersea city, so shouldn't I get... There was a Korapuna. Oh! Destroy element charges. Oh, goes forward and self-explodes on contact with enemy. Okay. Also, I didn't get that many... On this corridor. I didn't get that many... Folklore pages. Well, I'm missing the first page and the second page. I have the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. I don't even know what the boss looks like. I think I'm supposed to use the rock golem, time man, and open palm slap guy. Oh, I hate you. I hate your icon. Maybe shock. Open Boom palm slap. Rock boy. Let me save. I think my rant has some kind of merit. Because Ellen was stuck in this place, the Eternal Corridor, Corridor, the Endless Corridor, until she could overcome some kind of block that was keeping her here. That's why we went back to Doolin to take out the wall that prevented us from going deeper. But Ellen isn't confused about what happens in the afterworld or afterlife. She just wants to recover her memories that she blocked away for some reason that we don't know why yet. Amazed that such a terrible fear could have been overcome. Yeah, so she overcome some fear or mental block, and that was that Ellen is Cecilia. At least that's what we think. We all have our weak points. It's the one secret we rather keep to ourselves. Even a mighty folk has an Achilles heel. You told me what it was, and I forgot what it was. So I'm fighting a room. Flesh room. Flesh room is tough, but do not despair. Startle him with a spurt of water to the eyes. Spurt of water. Peg prowler? I might die because I'm not really sure how to beat him. Okay. Oh, is that the pig prowler that I'm seeing? So I'm seeing him squirt the eyes. Block the fist, slap the butt, and time guy does something. I don't really know what. Let's go find out. Well, that's why I'm so interested in plays, because I want to know, like, well, what's the next stage of the afterlife? The one oh, it's a heart, not a butt. I don't know, actually, that could be your butt. I don't know. Squirt the eye. Okay. Smack. Smack. Ooh, yes. Triple smack. Like, what is, the next stage closer to oblivion than all of this, but not yet to the point of where you cease to exist? The true oblivion. Like, what is this game going to present as one of the final stages before you are finally forgotten by the world and have succumbed to, like, a true death? Okay. Do I slap the butt now? Yes, I do. Very, Frankenstein. Oh, Jesus, what the? No, let me slap the butt. Aw. Oh, that's what you meant, big fist. Okay. What is happening? What is happening? Oh, okay, I'm glad I can see it coming. Oh. Also, this is it's hard to tell if the bosses are part of this conceptualization of death or whether they're just like fun bosses. Slap the butt, slap the butt, slap the butt. Oh! Oh. Oh, maybe the time guy keeps the eyes open longer? I don't know. Like it slows time for them to blink. What the? This is freaky. Oh. No. Like, what do you have to do in life to end up like this? Like, this is your mental or astrophysical projection of one person or multiple people, but you all end up as a flesh room. Oh, Bigfoot. Like, you know, the common conception is that the afterlife exists because people have like lingering wills or attachments to reality that keeps some kind of metaphysical. Oh God, I was not gonna dodge that. Paranatural presence up. It's hard to tell when there's just asbestos falling from the ceiling or when you're gonna bring down the foot. Ooh, not good, not good, not good. Dodge, Ellen. Oh, cool. Oh, Jesus, no, 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 no. What's this? This is... Mike is in the way. Oh my God, the cords. Oh. Oh, this is a tough one. There we go. Oh. That was better than the fish boss last time. I don't feel like it's over. Maybe it is. Oh, I'm back in the henge. Wait, why here? I wasn't even reading that. That was my genuine question. Oh, Jesus. Why are you guys here? Did you ferretize the henge? Oh, God. I think that's one of the reasons why I want to think about this and write about this, because the fairy lord is trying to force the idealism of the fairy world onto the rest of the afterworlds, making people believe in that paradise Eden conception, or change the rest of the world to it. Like, and I understand like why you would want to do that for Warcadia, but I was always against him forcing that single monistic view onto the rest of the afterworld. Like, it feels very wrong. And I don't know why, because you're trying to establish paradise, but you're being very imperialistic about it. Like, that has to be wrong for some reason, to force everyone to believe. And like, that's not even the dualism of heaven and hell. That's just heaven. Like, it feels like a false paradise, I guess. This is its true form, sure. She made the folklore into a watchdog for her hideout. What a terrifying power. But now it's the time to conquer this place and keep them on the defensive. I understand why we must aim for the Netherworld core. But why must we fight Liviane? Listen, Ellen, they have put us through a terrible ordeal. But you're hiding things. You were hiding things. The fact that we can no longer move freely between realms. and the entrance to the endless corridor has been blocked by Baro, the evil eye. All of this is the work of Liviane, but why does she want to keep you out? Most of the messengers that were with us have lost their lives as a result. Oh, maybe the flesh room was a combination of all the past messengers. Ellen, it is also for your sake. Don't you talk to me like that. Don't you try to put this on me. Liviane's home base is this way. We shall put them on the defensive by toppling it. Like if you're trying to restore the fairy realm and peace and like this idealistic scenery that we have in the background, you're doing it via war. So you can't be correct. Like this can't be the way it's supposed to go. My phone is going off. It's like you can't say we're fighting for peace while there's blood on your sword. It's contradicting you. This place was created by Liviane's memories. I couldn't find it for all this time. Alright, Fairy Lord. What's good? This place was created by Liviane herself. But how? Ellen, I imagine that you could do the same. So, my thought is either Liviane is his daughter because of her clothes. It's very fairy world aesthetic, just like a gothic version of it. Or she's a messenger. For you, like Liviane. Oh, okay. So I was correct. So then Liviane. So is she human? Yes, Liviane once had an important responsibility of telling the dwellers of reality about the Netherworld. So the ordinary men and women will be reassured about their fates after death. And so this connects to my point. You just want to tell them about the fairy world, but there's infinite afterworlds. So you're reassuring them about their fates after death by promising them paradise. But you know that there are multiple afterworlds that they could traverse or end up in. So you're reassuring them by lying as to where they go when they die. As if they're children. And I'm trying to figure out if that's bad. I think that's bad, but I understand why you're doing it. And I know in reality, we do it as well. Everyone wants to be reassured that you're going to a nice place after death. Unless you hate the person. Then you don't want them to go there. But then one day, she abdicated this responsibility and disabled one of the twin trees in Netherworld core, the tree that controls the human subconscious. Controls. The damage to that twin tree is what has so affected the Netherworld. That's a question, not a statement. The twin trees form a spiritual link between the Netherworld and the people of the real world. Without the trees, the memories of men would not occur in the Netherworld. So the Netherworld would succumb to oblivion after a while. Due to Liviane's meddling, the link between reality and the Netherworld was severed. It's like, people think there's a past where humanity was more connected to religion and like the realm of the gods or whatever. And then, science and stuff, science, medicine, alchemy, then science, pushed us more towards secularism. I think, I took a world art history, because that's where religion and art come from. Religion comes from is art. Of when, people, I thought I science that. Switched from, not faithful, but like, what's the word for, like unquestioning belief in gods and spiritualism to like, well, I can get by without it, so I don't need it, and so I don't think about it. And now the Netherworld is a passive recipient of like religion and spiritualism has been, it's more passive than like an active part of people's lives now. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm more of this on this secular. Am I using the word right? Maybe. Of like, I don't need religion. Like it's you can add it onto your life, but no one needs it. But then that means that like eventually, it's a possibility that it might fade away if it's more of a addition. People think of it as more of an addition to your life than a necessity of it. Now the Netherworld is a passive recipient of the ripples of the real world. The mutual connection has been destroyed. We cannot allow this to continue. What will happen to Liviane? Alright, give me one sec. Parents have a Ring camera and I'm connected to it. And I don't know what they're doing, but it is going crazy. They don't even have parties. What's with all the movement? Snooze. All right. The courts will decide her fate. Oh, there's law in the afterworld. Sure, she will receive a punishment commensurate at the I don't know, say that word. Commensurate to the gravity of her sins. See, you're considering this a sin, like you're punishing her for severing the connection to the bridge between the afterworld, the netherworld, and reality. But I don't know, if, like, well, why does she do it? Maybe there's a reason. You're just like punishing her because it's not the way you do things. Natalie opened the entrance to the henge. No. These are sacred grounds for messengers like yourself. Show proof of your distinguished, and you're using my distinguished title to get what you want. I don't trust you at all. Proof the medallion. That's a Celtic spirals, I think. I know it's Celtic, but I don't know what it is. What? The color of the medallion has changed? Was it a different color before? I don't remember that. Ooh, Maya Sony, or whatever it's called. You will head to Netherworld Core. We can be certain that they will attempt to interfere. Ellen, this is necessary to restore your memory as well. Don't trust... Oh, I mean, fairies are supposed to be naturally mischievous, so... And like folklore. So just because you're faking nice doesn't mean you're actually doing things to help me. Like, fairies are supposed to be like very self... Well, there's two of them. What the... Not necessarily evil, but they have their own culture and goals and whatever. There's no reason to believe that they're helping humanity. Why would they? They're their own species. Now press on with the attack. Undercover the mission. Why are you telling me this? Have you been working with for the fairies? No, not when you look like that. Yeah, there is. For in the afterlife awaits true... Yeah, this is why I don't trust you. That's not guaranteed. Oh, my controller. The thumbstick is broken. Not broken. The grip is ripped. You've been through all the realms I've been through. You see, that's not all true happiness. The afterlife cannot just contain happiness. I'm just curious. Let's do anything. Like, you can't... have an afterlife that strips away everything but happiness. When you die, all of you dies. Silver medallion, memento key. So that's happiness, that's sadness, that's love, that's all the emotions. I can only think of 3. Like, all that dies with you. So if you're telling me the afterlife is only happiness, I do not trust you. I do not believe you. I don't even know what I would be if only my manic happiness went to the afterlife. I wouldn't even be me at that point. No one would be themselves. And maybe that's what you want the afterlife to be, just a we happy few kind of situation, but that is its own, you know, false paradise. Just forced happiness is a kind of hell. Oh my god, there's a lot of you guys. Oh, Keats, hello. Have all the fairies been you guys? Liviane cannot be located. Perhaps we've done all we... Yeah, why are you talking like you've been with me this entire time? That woman chieftain Liviane has run off. Find her. Oh god. Yeah, the Fairy Lord could just be one of these things, and that's what I'm perceiving them as. The warrior who led the construction of the henge has taken his own life. This should be the last of them. I'm definitely doing something bad, Ellen. Kill them all. They should thank us. They will reach their precious land of bliss early. What the... Oh, you're not Keats, you're Liviane. If I have a choice, I'm siding with you. Greetings, Ellen. Have you come of your own will? Not really. The real world is not well in its present state. It never is, but... You think this is going to fix it? So that's why you've looked to the old world, or should I say the old world as the Fairy Lord describes it to you. Exactly. You think rejoining the human world with the land of the gods is going to fix something. Or spirituality, I should be more clear. Liviane, you two are a messenger, aren't you? We were the original natives of the earth, but we were destroyed by the humans who came after it. Oh. I am the final survivor of our race, the last messenger. Oh, so we're a separate race? Why have you done what you have to the Netherworld? Because there are so many people in the world just like you, Ellen. Happiness does not come from nowhere. You must seek it yourself. Yeah. The human fear of death is the driving force behind human action. Yeah. A limited time on Earth is what makes mankind seek material and spiritual achievement. It is what makes life precious and dear. Ellen, you know little about the world outside a small boundary, as most people. Oh god. Learn from others and look inside yourself. Then, and only then, will you be able to sort this out. My actions were not a mistake. I'm with you, Liviane. I'm not here to fight you, given the choice. Tisk, foolish fairies. Admit your defeat in Hell Realm. Oh, so this is the next stage. Your deeds will go unforgiven for eternity. Yeah, also, this is off topic, I'm never down with like eternal damnation and punishment. It's like if you have the power to do that for eternity, you should spend it trying to channel redemption or give an opportunity for redemption, even for like the worst crimes. I would think, like if you have eternity to do it, maybe that's all you do for eternity. But to have the power to confine someone to damnation for eternity, then you obviously have the power to do more. You could make them do better if you are all powerful, but that's just my opinion. Like, why would you be lazy and just say, no, you just suffer for all eternity? That's just like punishments. It's weird to describe. Like punishment for eternity is just such, like, for the conception of a being with infinite power and infinite time, to punish for eternity feels lazy. You could do more for redemption. To channel redemption, in my opinion. When we will bring Keats to the Netherworld and settle this once and for all, we will never allow such meddling again. Are you saying you're going to kill Keats? We'll bring him to the Netherworld. That's the only way to go there, besides messaging. We have no time to waste bickering with the likes of you. Darn, she's run away. Ellen, be patient. Our time has almost come. I'm not helping you. Ellen, our hopes rest upon you. No. Well, Harriet's unfortunately passed away, so can I... Yeah, she's not here anymore. O'Connell. Because you just booted me out. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Okay, yeah. Lulu could be beneath the henge, and I've discovered how to get in. What? So we can now search for Lulu? Yes, we should go to the henge at night. I couldn't find Lulu in the Netherworld. Perhaps she is trapped inside. Oh, okay. We're just going. A long chapter. What could Lulu possibly have wanted from these ruins? As far as I could tell, she was as happy as could be. Well, no one's ever... everyone's as happy as you think they are. Whether they're actually happy is a different question. She had a stunning intellect, good looks, and no lack of... That means she was probably very sad on the inside. I'm not trying to disparage Lulu. I'm just saying those who smile the biggest and the brightest normally are hurting in ways that you don't understand. She must be alive. Let's go. Oh, I'm taking you with me? I mean, I know I'm a scholar too, bruh, but you do not look like you put up a fight. And Liviane did have a spear. Okay. But I get why you're doing this, O'Connell. Like, you must really care about her. I'm not trying to diminish your desire to find your partner, friend, whatever she is to you. You just saw that. Is that you okay? Lulu must have known about this when she went inside. How did Lulu get inside? And Liviane said the next realm is Hell Realm. And this is based on like Celtic mythology. I hope I'm getting that right. So that's not guaranteed to be anything like the Christian conception of hell. I should just keep that in mind. It just has the name Hellworm. This is where I don the cloak. Someone has been here quite recently. Probably Keats. A gasp. What's this, an earring? It was just a mummy. The original mummy in the chair that was wearing the cloak. Lulu was a messenger. Let me see that. So was she mummified or has she been here for a while? Yeah, because when we first started the game and Ellen donned the cloak, there was someone wearing it and it was a corpse. But she wasn't in the Netherworld. Is Liviane Lulu? The mummy that you saw was Lulu. Yeah. Aw, that's very sad. But then we didn't find her body. We didn't find her spirit in the afterworld. But you said she's been gone for only weeks. Who says time passes normally in the afterworld? You told me that she was a... Wait a minute while you turn this back on me, bruh. The truth is she disappeared half a year ago. So why are you mad at me? But I couldn't face the truth. It always felt just like a week before. But half a year, it's not enough to mummify. I guess mummify is the wrong word. She was decaying, but she wasn't mummified, I don't think. I can't believe this. Why did I allow you to ever give me hope? I don't deserve to go on living. So you needed to believe Lulu was alive. I think this is going to be... But that doesn't give you the right to be a dick to Ellen. But that means that Lulu was a messenger. Suzette, have you seen Okano O'Connell might do something drastic? Not Scholar, I saw him sort of wandering around in a daze. He was, oh god, he was heading for the cliff of Seethe. Do you think he's alright? Absolutely not. I suppose everyone knew that O'Connell's girlfriend was probably dead. It was just that no one could bear to shatter his hopes that she had gone missing only the week before and would return. I was wondering why the people of Dueland in this game were always so reluctant to investigate things that involve death or like the murder mysteries that happen here. And originally I faulted them for it, but now that we've seen so much death happen to them, I'm not on the Fairy Lord's side, but I can understand what they're doing. I mean, it's part of what I'm writing about as a grad student. It's like, it's hard to face the reality that, of oblivion or loss. Even if that's the eventuality or the natural conclusion. How do you accept that, like, you would never get to see your loved ones again, even in death? You mustn't make any rash decision. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. No, it's not. No, it is I who should be apologizing. That is correct. I'm sorry I said all of that. I didn't mean to worry you. I was not myself. I should have never blamed you after all the effort you made for me. Death is a part of life, exactly. There is no way around it. In Lulu's case, I just could not bring myself to accept it, and that's also exactly. Even if you accept that death is a inevitability, it's still painful to experience. Or to know people that have gone through it. The purpose of the priestess of yore was not to commune with the dead, but to assist people in accepting death. Yeah, exactly. More so shielding you from the reality of it. You told me what I needed to hear. In order to overcome my predicament, I first needed to face the depths of my despair. Perhaps they were a mirror of the depth of my love for her. Oh. I still have little idea of what to do. You go on living. But someday I will achieve closure and get back on my feet again. You'll be okay, O'Connell. If you can say that, even if you don't believe it now, you'll be okay. I'm not just saying that's what I truly believe. You can come to that conclusion through your journey of the afterlife. You'll hang in there for a bit longer. I think it's fair to say that you are disturbed. Jesus, what? You do realize what this all means, don't you? These trips to the Netherworld. I mean, okay, fair. I don't know if you meant that in like you're disturbed, like a 2000s insult, 2000s high school teenage insult. But I have been traveling to the Netherworld a lot. I have to be a bit disturbed. Wait, don't say another word. Sometimes I don't know what's happening. Wait, no, then speak more. Explain it to me. You once lived in this village. That's why you have memories of the dead. There's something out... Oh, what are you trying to try? It should set light upon your lost memories. Just the chain of that sentence makes me think you're going to try to kill me to awaken something in me. I don't think you're going to do that, but... Oh, sorry. When a game says, do you really want to save your game? That's like, why? I'll play for a little bit longer because this is Ellen's Chapter 5, which I think is close to the end. It's tied to the village 17 years ago. Ellen's past slowly begins to reveal itself. Dr. Lester is dead and Harvey has appeared in Netherworld. And who could this girl Cecilia be? So Keats' Chapter 4, I'm trying to think where is... I think there's a save point at the beginning of the Endless Corridor, so we can at least get there for you. Alright, Keats. So Dr. Lester died before I could hear what I wanted. Hey, who are we talking to as Keats? Because we were talking to O'Connor, maybe Harriet. Unless there's someone else who knows anything, I'm out of luck. Because Ellen was going with O'Connell, but Harriet died. I can't read that. The time has come for me to tell you everything. It is Harriet. I'll be waiting for you, Harriet. Harriet, so she's finally decided to talk, eh? Let me go visit Charlotte real quick, because I forget if like I did a quest with Ellen for Charlotte. You look like Cecilia, but maybe you're just a red herring. I asked Ellen if she'd go to the Forgotten Palace and give me some medicine. Medicine? There's no medicine. Who's the medicine for? I'm pubkeeper. Oh, maybe because I did this with Ellen, then that's okay. Like it's done. I do like that keeps the continuity consistent. Like if Ellen does something, then Keats doesn't have to, or vice versa. At least with the living people. Oh, you actually have quests. Picture book. Find out about how Dr. Lester took on Harvey as a patient. Ooh, that's story related. Okay. So why would someone as sick as Harvey be in a place like this in the first? Why does the pub master know this? Oh no, sorry. He's asking why Harvey was being treated in this remote village. Yeah. If you're curious, look into what happened when the doctor opened the place. But why would I think to come here? I'll save here. What you're seeing now is a cluster of gathered memories. Oh, there's people in the background. Someone died recently, no? Hence, the apparition is at its most vivid. Because it's most fresh in people's memory. Oh, Suzette's mother and Dr. Lester. As I'm sure you're aware, your son has a difficult illness. Yeah, because Suzette's mother is Harvey's mother, which is Suzette's brother. I cannot care for him here. He belongs in the city hospital. Let me write a letter or a referral. Oh, so they were just born here and they went to you first. In Doolin. No, I'm sorry. Our clinic simply cannot assume the responsibility caring for your son and entails. It's the same story with every hospital I go to. No one will treat him. The least I can do is let him live out his last days in a place that he likes. Okay. Hospice. Alright. Please, doctor, admit him to your clinic. Don't tell me that, doctor. So you want to save him. You've been told by multiple people that he can't be saved. So you want him just to live out the rest of the days in Doolin with his friend Cecilia, who is Ellen. What? Why are you here? Did you die? You didn't die. She's like a daughter to us all. I don't get why you're here. Because Ellen talked to you in the church. Last chapter. Suzette's mom is dead. Dr. Lester's dead. You're still alive. You maybe... are you the culprit? With her mother working in the city, she's always by herself. Yes, I know. She does seem lonely. I wish there was something we could do for her. But that's life. I suppose her mother can't find work here. Machinasai. Cecilia. She's gone. Will you search for her with me? How are you here? I have reason to believe she left Doolin to find her mother. It's dangerous outside the village. It's dangerous everywhere. I mean, I guess she's a tidy girl. But I've also seen Cecilia here in the afterworld. But Cecilia is Ellen, and Ellen is alive. That doesn't make sense yet. Oh, I forgot I had you. Oh, that's slow. Keats doesn't have any good AoE attacks. Icicle, maybe. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's linear, but that's okay. Nice. I don't know where it's gonna want me to go. Back. Oh, I missed my big chicken already. Are you still alive? You taking a beating. There we go. Finally. I also have little need to fight you guys if you're not blocking anything. I'm just looking for Ellen. Well, Cecilia. So if I can just walk through, that's fine. Maybe I gotta take Ellen back so I can escort. But then you're gonna respawn anyway, so I might as well just keep going. Oh, you. Why are you here? Okay, if I gotta fight you, that's fine. Slime boy. Unless you're inside one of the creatures, that would be weird. I'm just helping Dr. Lester look for Ellen. Yeah, that's two bosses. That's Slime Boy, is well, minor boss, and then the winged guy is another sub boss. That's a lot to fight through. Unless there's a reason to, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, yeah. I'm edging towards the swamp of Oblivion. Why is Cecilia here? Yeah, so Harvey's passed away. Cecilia is supposedly Ellen. But I guess Ellen cast aside her memories of Cecilia, so technically she would have died. The memory of Cecilia would be dead. Maybe. I'm trying to rationalize it. Here, have a look at this book. I'll read it to you. Okay, this scarecrow is really cute. Oh, so this is where Scarecrow comes from. You like it? Yeah, I wish the scarecrow was real, though. Oh. It looks like Dr. Lester's come for us. Also, that's a very old dress, even for, like, I know this game is, like, 2008, I think. But, like, what child... And, like, even, like, the late 1990s would be wearing that as a play dress. Okay, Harvey, whatever you say. Sorry, what? I didn't do that. You know what? I was lonely because my mother hasn't come home. But now I have you, Harvey. I'm so glad we're friends. Oh, there's people behind me. I can see them on the mini-map. I see. He left so that he could be there for Cecilia. The poor girl. She's been so sad since her mother left the village. Harvey saw that right away, wanted to cheer her up. We've never heard mention of Ellen's father or any other, like, parent or guardian. So if her mother left the village, who's been taking care of Ellen? Thanks to him, Cecilia has brightened up considerably. Teresa, there is much that needs to be done. You and I may need to reconsider our future plans, I'm afraid. So you guys were going to leave you guys are going to leave Doolin, but this is a past memory, so you're considering staying. And that's why you stayed, because you admitted Harvey to the clinic. Of course, if you're against it, my dear, your wishes come first. You hesitated because you were worried about what I would say. Honestly, sometimes I don't think you understand me at all. It's a cute married couple. Cute old married couple. I've been waiting for you to admit the boy. I've actually done all the preparations. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, you're alive, so I guess that was Dr. Lester's memory of Mrs. Lester. This photograph was taken when we first took Harvey under our wing at the clinic. Oh, you have the photo. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Those were the days. Oh, why? Why did something have to happen? Ultimately, it led you to close the clinic. When Harvey passed, yeah. Perhaps admitting Harvey was not the wisest choice. Don't be silly. Of course it was. Even if that led to close the clinic, I would say, yeah, it's still the best choice to help the boy. We'd welcome him back with open arms if only we could. Quest reward acquired undersea picture book page 2. Quest reward acquired emerald. Oh, I forgot that was a side quest. That was a story-filled side quest. I enjoyed that. And that completes the picture book. That's page 2, so that's the right-hand page. Which is just use the crab boy to wake the rest of the crab boys up. Cool. Alright, let's go talk to Harriet a bit, and then I'll probably call it there. Oh, you're already dead. Oh my god. I'm actually going to... I have a feeling this might be... I might be in the way of some stuff. After the incident that haunts them to this day, and now the truth. Oh, god, that scared me, even though I knew it was coming. Shinde Masu. Strangled? Oh. Oh, carried out with ordinary string. It could be anyone. Who... I mean, I knew Harriet passed away from playing Ellen's chapter, but... What ungodly timing. Perhaps she sensed danger and called me. But that would mean that there was so little time between Harriet delivering the note and her getting strangled. Also, I don't think Harriet's the one who gave Keats the note. I mean, I know she's in a wheelchair and is still mobile, but why would she leave a note to tell me to come to her? Movement is already difficult. She would just talk to me. Has the hag struck once again? Just who is this hag? It's not any one of us gathered here. That's not guaranteed. Would she hide in the church beneath the henge? Impossible. No one can get beneath the henge. I imagine that there is a way. Hey, Suzette. The church is safe. I saw for myself. Then why not gather in the church? Why would the church be any safer? It's better than being alone. Sounds like a good idea. Does it? What? Do churches lock? This calls for an interview with the dead. Okay, so this is where Keats goes to... back. Ooh, a shiny. I should talk to Okano first. Oh, I think someone came into chat. Hello. The body has already been taken away. Why stay here? Who's handling the body removal? There's only so many people in village. Okano didn't do it. Suzette wouldn't do it. That leaves the pup master and the little girl Charlotte. That... what are you looking for? She was very interested in the henge too. What's this? This looks really old. Oh, a brass medallion. So Ellen has the silver one. Why would Harriet have one? Was she a messenger too? A burial artifact for the forebearers. Oh. They say it was used to give one's own life to a high rank... What? Used to give one's own life to a high-ranking priestess. What does that mean? Talk about working yourself... So that does mean death. But it looks like it's made out of brass. They used brass about 500 years ago, didn't they? Are you sure it isn't fake? Quite the scholar, aren't you? This isn't the only oddity I've discovered. We find things like this in ancient ruins from time to time. Anachronisms galore. Well, enough storytelling for now, so what are we going to do next? I'll take that. I have an idea as to how to use it. It's kind of grave robbing, but sure. This medallion is probably Harriet's memento. I've already done the side quest, so I can actually go save. And Ellen would have already left for her journey through the afterworld. I forgot where I'm going. The henge, I think. Oh, wait, who's this? Oh, Okano. The medallion is proof that shows you were allowed to enter the Divine Sanctuary. Given by a high priestess and leader of the ancient tribes. Oh, okay. We gotta come here at night. I think I gotta come here at night. Yeah, I forgot. But do I take it to the henge? Because Ellen's entry point was O'Connell's, Lulu's car. Rest. I don't know any place that's important to Harriet. Show me the spotlight again. How can I stop this aging? Maybe Harriet's not as old as I think she is. Does she have some kind of like aging disease? Advanced aging disease? Is Harriet Ellen's mother? Oop. Cinematic. I like it. What the? What the? Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do either, Keats. Oh my god. I mean, I would move.
It's like a spotlight. How is it that men seek fame and fortune while disregarding death?
Poetic. And down the rabbit hole we go. What did you just walk on? Oh, you were talking about yourself. Why do men seek fame and fortune while disregarding death? Death. Kokowa? This is the Endless Corridor. The Netherworld was created by observing living people's thoughts on death. Yes. The Endless Corridor here is made from the notions of modern people. What is death? What happens after death? There are questions of the living that cannot be answered. Only experienced by death, which is not the answer you're looking for. The Endless Corridor here was born from such questions. And this place has become our home base. Why here though? You really are talking more than you usually do. Yeah, you are. Anyway, I'm off to see Harriet. I was like, yeah, you got a lot to say. Goodbye. Please be careful. The Endless Corridor is different from other realms. But that's where you stop. The keys to how to get through here is where you're like, good luck. At the moment, we don't know where she is. The Endless Corridor is our home. Wait, you don't know where she is? This is just your home base. I see. That's why the folklore of this place must be protected. Interesting. And you are her... Yeah, you're rebel denizens. Only you can solve things. We don't know where Liviane is, and Ellen and the others won't find her easily. But they will find her. For decades, Liviane and L.Y.G.A used this place as a base while they traveled the Netherworld. But it is too dangerous now. Ellen is too strong. What the... Beyond this point is not just any old maze, but don't worry, someone knows a shortcut. The hint is a clock. The keeper of time also knows the way out. Oh. So this was the hint to... I thought I had to like go find a person and talk to him. You were saying watch the guy with the clock and follow where he goes. I did not catch on to that. Okay. I'm going to call it here because I'm going for an hour and 40 minutes. Going through this should be a lot faster as Keats, because I know what to look for the clock guy, as I got to follow what door path he's going through. But I'll play around a bit to like find pages and like hunt down folklore, so it'll also take me some time. I did a lot of rambling and ranting at the beginning of this video, conceptualizing the journey through the afterworlds. The travel, what I say, it's like it's a traveler's guide through the afterworlds, through conceptions of the afterworld, and that is really interesting to me. As L.Y.G.A was just saying, this is the Endless Corridor is a modern conception of the afterworld in which we endlessly question what happens after death. Where do we go? What is there? So that's past idealism. That's past fear of damnation. That's past. So it's past idealism. Then next would be fear of damnation. It's past that, and then next would be fear of oblivion, which is past that. Now you're at the search for answers, or the Endless Corridor. And you can't travel backwards out of it. You can't go back to just oblivion. You can't go back to fear of damnation. You can't go back to idealism or paradise, because you know too much to like go back there and stay there. So I guess you can go back there, but you can't stay there. You always want to progress forward and deeper into the afterlife, to its core, to find out what truly is what happens after we die. That's the price of the pursuit of knowledge in this topic. You can never go back to like a previous conception and stay there. You always want to know what is at the core of death. What death really is. But cool beans. Okay, well this is fun. I'm going to use this recording to write a paper. So it was helpful to rant. But I will see you peoples in the next video. For anyone that joined in now or in after, like when it's not live.